Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week, I'm excited to share something new with you all. I decided to give Evoto a try. If you haven't heard of it, Evoto is an AI-powered editing software that helps photographers edit photos super quick and professionally using AI technology. Think of like a time-saving software for your photos. I'm going to show you how I used Evoto to edit a shoot from last week and walk through my thoughts on it. Spoiler alert, I'm already super impressed and I have a feeling you are going to love it too. So stick around and let's dive into what this new tool can do for your photos and for your business. So you just need to go to www.evoto.ai. You're gonna get into their website, and here you can check it out what it does. It has a community as well. You can go get it started and understand a little bit more about Evoto. Here's the pricing structure that I will tell you guys has already changed because I guess they are becoming more popular now. So, but basically one photo means one credit. Okay, so if you have, let's say, 3,600 credits, you can export it, you can edit 3,600 pictures. And pay as you go, each picture will be around 22 cents, which is still pretty good. So you go sign in. I've already signed in, and when I signed in, I got 5 credits. And I actually, if you sign in, you get 5 credits, but I found a link on YouTube and I got 30 credits. So I started with 35 credits, which was pretty good. But the first thing you have to do is to go and download, and you can use for Windows and you can use for Macs, and that's what I did. Okay, so when you download it, you just have to install it. So I'm gonna open Evoto, and here I'm gonna create a project. I'm gonna call this Mary Fitness 2, and I'm gonna save. And here I can import my Lightroom Classic catalog because I already selected the pictures I wanted to use. And you could import already with the presets and the colors you already put on Lightroom. And then you can choose to only, like, for example, import the raws or the ones that are edited or the unedited, or even with the ratings, with the colors and flags. But I have nothing, none of my pictures has this, and I'm just gonna import it anyway. And you start and wait for loading. And here are my pictures. They are unedited pictures, and you can see here some of pictures are duplicated because I preferred to do the expanding of the backdrop and the cleaning of the backdrop on Photoshop, and you know why. I'm gonna just show you why, but let's start by showing what this Evoto can do to your photos. Here you have the panel. The first panel here, which is a color adjustment. You can pretty much do everything you do on Lightroom. Okay, I do prefer to change those things on Lightroom, but you know, if you want to change here, you can. And you can even transform in black and white if you want it. And I probably will transform some of these pictures in black and white, but I don't want to do here. I want to do in Lightroom. But this is very interesting here. There is an AI color looks, and there's so many looks you can choose. I'm going to show you for you guys. and you can go vivid, you can go pure love. There's heaps of looks that you can choose. I also don't like to choose looks here because I have my own presets on Lightroom that I like to use and keep more standard. But see, you can go and use this AI color looks here if you wanted to. I actually quite like the neutral one, so I am going to use the neutral one for now. And there are other filters here that you can use as well. Like there is a bunch of options, and the good thing is that you can adjust the amount of these filters in your picture. Again, I'm not using any of these filters, so I'm just gonna go here and I'm gonna reset. If you want to reset, you can always go here and reset. Okay, so let's keep that neutral filter. I don't mind it, and it's pretty neutral. So you can change the white balance here. I can go auto, as shot, or I can use the beacon to adjust my temperature. I'm just gonna leave as shot, and then I probably will change that on Lightroom to make all the pictures even. So I'm not gonna change anything here, okay? I will leave everything the way it is, as like I shot. But you can do curves, HSL, color grading, you can even sharpen your image if you want. I think this image is pretty sharpened, and you can add grains. I like to do the lens correction. Why not? I can do it here just because I will do some changes, and I think the lens correction will help me with these changes. And you can do the color calibration as well. So it's pretty much everything that you can do a Lightroom classic. Cool. And then if you're happy with that, if you done all this, you can even save a preset. But I'm gonna show you guys later how you can save this preset, because it's good. It's gonna save you time. One of the things I like about Evoto is because it saves you time, a lot of time. Okay, so this is very basic. This is things that you can do in Lightroom. Okay, but this is what I like it. I think the magic is more the next ones, the next adjustment. I think this one is, for me, my favorite. So let's go to portrait retouching. So here is when you can do so much to your picture that is crazy. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is the blemish removal, and let's see what it does. You can literally remove. She has a lot of freckles, but I like her freckles. Let's go 100% here. I don't know if I want to go crazy and remove the whole thing. I think it's her personality, but look, you can go and remove a lot, if you wanted to. That's for more acne. She does not have any, so I'm just gonna reset that. But let's keep this on 30 perhaps, and remove a little bit. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it does make a difference. But there's more here, there's more. If she has any face mole, you can 100% remove, which she does not have it. And you can see here that you can choose male, female, child, senior, so you can do that very specific for the people you want to retouch. Okay, so let's start by remove a little bit of her body blemish. Look what it can do. It's crazy. Like her freckles are gone. And then it can go too crazy, but look at that. I'm gonna show you the before again and after. All the blemishes are gone. But I don't want to remove everything. So let's say, should I leave that about 20? So it's not much. She still have some, definitely massive improvement. Maybe a little bit more. And one of the things that I forgot to tell you guys as well is that you can do a healing, okay? You can use the healing tool here, and you can use Liquify. We're going to talk about that very soon, but you can use the healing tool here to heal. So, and it works pretty well, so it just works like Photoshop. So you can definitely use that if you want it as well. Okay, so let's go a little bit so you guys can see better. So let's say I wanted to remove this freckle here. It works just like Photoshop. And you can go and bang. And if I want to remove this line here, didn't work well, but don't think it worked well, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go okay, and I removed that. I'm gonna try to remove this with different settings. So I can reduce the facing shine. I actually will reduce a little bit. So let's go maybe 25. I think that works for me. And I can reduce her forehead wrinkle. She does not have many, but let's go. I can reduce eye wrinkle. Again, does not have many, but we are making this better. Dark circles. She does not have any dark circles, but if you want to just go a little bit and remove it, why not? She does not in this picture. She's not wearing glasses, so I don't need that. And eye bags, look at this. Can you see that it's removing? I mean, it's very subtle, which I love it. So, and I like my editings to be very subtle as well. Don't want it to go crazy. And I can even improve her smile line. Like remove the lines that are around her smile. I think I'm gonna leave that to about 10, I guess. Don't want it to remove much, but you can see some sort of improvement. You can improve more if you want it. Lip wrinkles, that wrinkle that goes on the top of the lip. Again, she's okay, so I'm just going to leave this way. And neck wrinkle, she does have some, so I'm going to go, I want to clean this fully and leave her without any neck wrinkle. Okay, let me just show you guys, just with these adjustments, the before and after, and that was done very quick. There is more things you can do. You can remove stretch marks. If you do ladies that have stretch marks in their body, you can remove it and can do an armpit touch up. And yeah, beard protection, I guess, for men. So it can go crazy. Let's go to now to skin retouching, because that is amazing in my opinion. That's what I do a lot in my clients. I do a lot of dodge and burn, because I think that's what gives the nice contrast in their skin. So in here you can go and do some dodge and burn. Look how cool it is. So I'm going to maybe leave this 52. I like dodge and burn, and her portrait is already looking pretty good and natural. I think it's natural. And then you can sculpt the body. You know, I always do this little sculpt in the body, especially because this is a fitness photo shoot, so you want to sculpt the body, but I don't want to go crazy, too crazy, so I'm just gonna leave maybe here. And before and after, you can see how nice dodge and burn has worked for her. And then you can also do the facial as well. See her facials. If you look at her face, let's go and have a look in how burning dodge has shaped her face. So it's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. Okay, the only thing that I don't like much is that the scrubby zoom, it's a bit slow for me, but it might be my computer, I don't know, I don't think it is. But and then we have here texture smoothing, so you can smooth the texture of her skin if you wanted to. I'm not going to do that. Anybody can soften the skin, and you can go and soften the skin a little bit. And let me just go zoom again so you can see how it's improving the skin. Look how crazy. And you can go super crazy. Let me leave this. I don't want to go too crazy, but maybe I'm tempted to leave at 30 perhaps. Cool. This is the body skin, and this is the whole skin. So I'm just gonna put the whole skin just a little bit. Before, after, before and after. How crazy. And it's so quick. And here is the skin texture that you can use their presets. So they have a matte preset, they have a satin, and then have a dewy. I'm not gonna use any of these presets. You know, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glossiness in her skin myself. I'm gonna put a little bit of texture. I don't want to put much texture, but I like to keep the texture and maybe a little bit of clarity. And, you know, just then I give a bit. I mean, it's nice to keep some texture. When I do the high frequency separation for this type of photo, I keep the texture in the photo, so I like keeping it. And here you have the skin color. This, I think it's amazing. You can let's just put just fit the screen so you will see better. You can unify her skin color. Look how cool. And that was the face, okay? And then that is the body that you can unify and make more even. Look how amazing. And you can also do the body complexion here as well. You can also go to the colors here and give her a different skin color if you want to. This can be more tan. And the good thing about it is that you can control the amount you want to give to her. So if I'm gonna give her super tan, I can make more natural and go down in the amount. You know, I don't like much this. I think I prefer to keep her skin as natural as possible, you know. But look, this is really cool, you know. So I'm just gonna go 0 here, and I'm just gonna leave the way it is like that. I think this is pretty good. And you can increase the skin radiance. You see, this is all better because they're still testing, but I do think it's pretty good already. And that's not the first time that I look at Evoto. I've seen some videos of other people, and it has improved already, so it's getting better. And here's a rose complex. So obviously you're giving her a little bit of a rose tone. Maybe I'd like to keep this maybe say 10 before and after. And there's a lot of magic that you can do in the next few. Look, there's heaps of adjustments you can do. I think I'm happy with the skin adjustment, so let me just close this and let's go to facial reshape. This is crazy. I probably won't like to change much of those things, but you can, you know. Look, you can change you can tilt the face, you know. It's crazy. That's face shape, so you know, like you can do so much. Temple, cheekbone, I mean, this is so much up. It's pretty much what Liquify does. Okay, face size, jaw length, face with it. Like, honestly, what? This is crazy. I'm even tempted to like go a little this way with her face. Why not? Look, lower section. You can do so much. That's crazy. Chin length. Hairline to change the forehead if you wanna. I may change a little bit. Why not? I don't like doing it as much, but and then you go eyebrows and you can change thickness of eyebrows. Look, the distance. You can tilt the eyebrows. So if you think you need someone to, you know, have a different expression, you can. Arch. The position. This is crazy, isn't it? Eyes. Same thing. You can make the eyes bigger. You know? Higher the eyes. With it. Distance. One of the things that I like to change is the nose. Let's go. Yeah, nose. You can change the size. I think I'm gonna close a little bit her nose just because I want it. I think the way that the smile went sort of open up a little bit, but you can change the nose bridge, the width, you know. Maybe go and change a little bit of the width too. And the nose tip, not gonna change that. Mouth, size of the mouth, width, position, And the shape of the lips, and you can tilt. Oh, yo, upper lip can be oh my gosh, I'm not gonna change that. Lower lip as well. You know, crazy. But yeah, I like to go quite okay in this. I don't want to change much, you know. Maybe I would give a little bit of thickness in her brows. I think that would do. Anyways, let's go and not change any more facial reshape here. Nah, facial expression here, guys. You can add smile, you know, to her. And you can even, I mean, she's already smiling. I'm not doing anything. You can even generate smiles. So if a person is not smiling, you can just generate a smile. Maybe let me get a photo that she's not smiling. Let's generate a smile. Even bigger smile. I don't like. I think there is a little bit of you know, blurring going on. So let's go back to that picture. This is something that I don't really do. Sometimes I do facial reshape in my clients. I don't change the expression much. I put a subtle smile, you know, sometimes, but I try to not change much. Teeth touch up. This is something I do, okay, because, you know, it's good to give a little bit of whiteness in the teeth. And I definitely do change eyes. You know, this does not change the shape of the eye, but I change a little bit of the brightness and everything, you know, because the eyes are so important. So, you know, you can do that Evoto, and you can, I mean, if she was wearing glasses, you can remove the glare, and you can remove the red veins. If her photo was super close, a close up, I probably would have used that if you could see the veins. You can introduce the catch lights. I already have my catch light there, so I don't think there is any point to introduce any other catch lights. You know, I don't think I will do that, so I'm gonna get none, but you could. And this is eyes, and then you can go makeup. Look at this. What I want to show you guys is the filters, but makeup, you can't do so much here. You can increase the contour of makeup, you can do highlights. The only thing that I usually do on my clients is to change a little bit the brown. I usually darken the brown a little, so just gonna do that, you know. It's very subtle, you know. I'm just showing you guys. And then let's show you guys the before and after. And it's there. Okay, so you can put eye makeup on her, see? You can increase the saturation, the brightness, no, dimension. It's actually quite cool what you can do. And for her, actually, I think she needed a little bit of color in her lips. So I actually increased the lip makeup a little bit. I think I'm gonna leave a 50. And I want a bit more brighter. So let's say, see, now she has a little bit of a brighter lip makeup. So this is really cool. You know what Evoto does. So let's no, I don't want to close makeup. I want to show you guys the filters. So here Oh gosh, you can even choose eyeshadows. Like, how crazy is that? That you can put eyeshadows on people. And you can go very glam. We're gonna choose no. Eyebrows. You can change the eyebrows. Look how crazy. Let's go no. And contact lens, like the color of the eyes. And they always see this is new. They always adding things. So I go no. Blush. I like to put a little bit of blush on people. You know. Look how. This is a rare, like, girls are using this blush now, I'll tell you. Look how cool. You don't even know what to do. Let's leave a subtle blush on her. Again, you can control the amount of the blush. Let's leave a 45. Isn't that crazy? Look. Lipstick. Here, I could change the color of the lipstick. How crazy. So I'm gonna go non contour. You can add contour to her face. All sort of types of contours. That's crazy. Face decoration. You can add freckles. Let me just go a bit closer with this. Let me just go non here. Because this is crazy. You can add freckles to people. Like, a lot of girls like freckles. A lot of freckles. How crazy. And you can increase the amount, you know. But obviously I'm gonna go non. But what? And then here you have the presets already for makeup. And then you can go and add a makeup into her. Look. A preset makeup. Vintage. Like. And it's actually pretty good. You can see it's pretty good. Like. Look. I was very tempted to leave a nude makeup on her. You know. Because it works really well. How crazy. Look. But I'm gonna leave her natural for now. And this is makeup, guys. This is makeup. Imagine you doing all this on Photoshop. It will take so long. And now you can just do that in a few clicks. And the results are good. I wouldn't say anything if the results were not good. But it is pretty good, you know. And now we have hair. Doesn't stop there. And look, that's the second adjustment I'll be doing. And doesn't stop there. Here you can feel the hair if you wanna, you know, if the person maybe has a little places that they're bald, or, you know, you can go and feel the top of the hair, you know. Don't think I'm going to do that. Hairline, obviously I think I left a 15 because I did that on her face, remember? And I can here look at this. Remove. I don't know if you're seeing that, but I wanted you to have a look on the stray hairs that she has here, and everyone has when you're doing photo shoots, you know, it happens. If I go, let's say the 43, look, her stray hair is gone. Before, after. Pay attention here, and there is a little bit that. And it's so hard sometimes to remove that on Photoshop. And you can black white hair. I mean, that is a light because I use the hair light, so I'm not doing that. But if the person has gray hair, you can. So I'm not doing it because this is obviously the light, and then that's what I wanted. And then you can change the hair color, which I am not going to do that, but you can. These are some filters. These are those sort of filters that I don't think people would like to use them. Okay, and then we came to a very exciting part, which is the full body reshape. This is going to automatically reshape the body to desirable shape using AI algorithms. Gosh, okay. You can go and do that automatically. AI reshape. You can change her height. Isn't that crazy? You can change her head. But hey, one thing that I like to do is the neck. I always do. I usually sling the neck of my clients because it gives me that subtle feminine reshape. And I do sometimes add a little bit of length as well. So I'm gonna add just a little bit. Maybe I'm not going to add for her. But yeah, the neck is something that I sling down a little. But you can make her breasts bigger, which I'm not doing it. Arms bigger or smaller, And yeah, I'm gonna change her waist a little bit, just then I can get a little bit of shape over here. I don't want this to be like to people to see that it is being reshaped, so I'm gonna go very subtle. But look, you can make her hips smaller. Crazy leg. She does not have legs here, but yeah, you can change the length of the legs and everything. But how crazy. And you still can go and use liquify on her, which is something that I probably use a little bit on the hair and in the shoulders here, But hey, how crazy. This is crazy. And let me show you the before and the after. How nice it is, this picture. So next adjustment is the background adjustment. This background adjustment, I don't have much to adjust in this background per se, but you could remove distractions and you can clean the background. I definitely gonna hit clean the background, and you could enhance the background. I don't really know what is doing this photo. And here you could add different backgrounds. You can have a transparent background, a white background, fabric background. Don't think it's matching, but look, that's pretty good, I think. And preserver subject. Anyways, it's crazy. I don't know much, but I guess here you can put even your old backdrop. How crazy. I'm not going to change. I'm gonna leave the background that was shot, but this is amazing. And there is more. You can go this color. So how amazing this can be for your clients if they want just a different sort of background color, and you can even upload your background with your clients' colors. This is amazing. I love that. I think this is very useful for businesses. This is very, very good. You can go totally crazy here and change the backdrops, and they work pretty well, like this one. Like, honestly, that is really good. But let's keep the original one. I actually might even like this one better, but let's keep the original one. And then you have all this sort of adjustment, size, opacity, vertical, horizontal. Yes, you know. Let me show you something that it does as well. Maybe not as useful for this picture, but let's say this picture here. Let's get this picture here. And then this is what it does when you hit distraction removal. Look how cool. It already cleans the backdrop for you. Remove all the distraction. And you all know I have a small studio, so I do have most of the time, you can see behind my backdrops, around my backdrops. I don't think it works that well in all pictures, like, you know, like here, it does not work well. So sometimes I have to, like, for example, here I did on Photoshop, you know, but that's okay. You know, for some pictures work well, like this one. But I cannot expand the background. So I wanted to expand it, and that's what I did with Lightroom, with Photoshop. So, you know, doesn't expand the background yet, but it cleans, and it cleans pretty well. You can see here. So let's go back to here. And you can do sky replacements if you have pictures that have skies, and apparently it's pretty good too. Okay, so let's just get out of the background area, and let's go to clothes and accessories. So here you can de-wrinkle clothing. I don't think we need to de-wrinkle anything here, but there are so many pictures that I would have to, you know, so yeah, it's amazing. Here you do the cropping. I think I'm going to just crop a little bit this picture here, you know, because right here, and I'm gonna go okay. Oh, and then you can obviously change the angles here, and you can go auto as well, and it may change. And over here is where you could tether your camera and shoot, and, you know, have your clients seeing what you're shooting. And see here you have a bunch of presets. I'm gonna get another picture. Those are presets that are here already with Evoto that you can use. Okay, so it's pretty good. I mean, it's even harder to choose which one you wanted to use. And then you can create your own presets. See, I have a preset here, and that's how I did. So let's say I like this picture and I wanted to apply all the presets into the other picture. So I save time. So I'm gonna go here, save, and I'm gonna go preset name, let's say fitness preset. And I can put it in a group. I can create a new group. I'm gonna put it under test, and I can combine all the presets and see, I choose all the adjustment are done. Could keep the cropping rotated, but I think it's clever to not keep that, and all these touch-ups are going to be in my preset. So let's go save. And then let's say I have this picture here, which already modified the background in Lightroom, in Photoshop. And now I'm going to go to my presets, and I'm gonna go to my group, and I'm gonna go fitness preset. And that's it. It applied the whole presets that were here to this picture here. And what I may just need to do is to go and crop the picture. I can readjust it, but do I want it to waste my time? Maybe not, because it's good already. So I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna, you know, crop. And let's go to this picture as well, and let's apply the preset to this picture too. And I can crop it, you know, and I go okay. I think they are a little bit brighter than I wanted. Let's go this one, fitness preset. And you can even see like the background, everything was changed. Like, this is amazing. And then what you can do is when you go and export, so with Evoto you pay for picture, so it's 1 credit means 1 picture. So let's say you are happy with that, you can go and save it. First, let me just go into do it here because I want to do some liquify, and I'm gonna do some liquify here for you guys because I want to save this photo to show you guys. So what I may do in this picture, I'm just gonna raise her shoulders a little bit. I don't want to do much liquifying in this picture per se because, you know, but I like doing in the hair, so I add a little bit of volume in the hair, you know. This is something that I always do. I use liquify and I do this a lot, but you have to be careful with liquify. But so then you don't alter anything in the face, you know. But yeah, liquify. So before saving, I'm going to finish up this photo for you guys. I think this is good. Let's see have a check on the before and after. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So let's say I like this photo. I'm gonna export it as a Lightroom catalog. So let's say I don't want to export the original image, but I wanted to export all the color settings to Lightroom. So let's go export. And that's the export list. I'm gonna go and open, and it exported in my desktop right here. So I'm going to open this catalog, and this is the photo in Lightroom. So if I wanna then use my presets on the top of this image and alter further, like for example, put my black and white preset that I like to use it, I can. You know what I mean? I can, and I can even deliver like a black and white and, you know, normal photo for my clients. How nice is that? I don't want to leave any presets. I don't want to put any presets at the moment. So this is what I'm showing to you guys. You have like the photo here already ready to go and ready to be exported. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nice? I am very, very happy with Evoto. I think it's probably a way to go in terms of editing and saving time if you do have a business. I think this is amazing and I will probably use a lot. And that's it for today, guys. My take on Evoto. Honestly, it's a huge time saver. Photos that usually take me 45 minutes to an hour to edit, I can now do in 5 to 10 minutes max. For any photographer running a business, this could really be a game changer. That said, there is still a few things I prefer to do in Photoshop, like using the liquify tool, but usually I only tweak clothes and hair, so it wasn't that bad. The healing tool in Evoto can be a bit glitchy, I found, but you can easily export the image back to Lightroom for those small touch-ups. I also still prefer using Photoshop for background cleaning and expansion, but keep in mind Evoto is still a new software. They have been improving it since they launched it, and I'm excited to see how much better it will get. I will definitely be doing more videos about it as I keep testing it out. Stay tuned. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know in the comments if you have tried Evoto. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.